Paris is great as a racing location. It's even the Champs-Élysées, so I cannot imagine a better place to fly.
The Champs-Élysées is such an iconic location around the world. I mean, everybody knows the Arc de Triomphe. To combine that with the drone racing, I'm just looking forward to getting out there and racing and sharing it with the world.
Well, I think Paris, especially the Champs-Élysées, is epic to fly it. I mean, like flying near to the Arc de Triomphe in the most famous street of Paris is like legendary. You never get to do that anywhere else than at DCL.
Last year they did it. It was. I think it went to history books. But this time, and when I see the track, it's under level.
It's absolutely beautiful, and I can't believe we get to fly on it.
The Arc de Triomphe here, standing proudly at the top of the Champs-Élysées in Paris, in France. Today, it's going to have to compete for attention a little bit more than usual, as 200,000 spectators are coming here to watch the launch of the Drone Champions League for 2017. Hi, I'm Matt Andrews and welcome to the first race of the new DCL season. We are going to be travelling all around Europe, showing some of the world's most unique locations and flying drones through them. We have the world's best drone racing pilots ready to fly at speeds of up to 140 kilometers an hour in locations such as this one right here. Let's take our first visit of today to our pilots area where Vivi is talking to the teams getting ready.
Thanks to Matt. Also a very, very warm welcome from me here directly from the pilots area. I am so happy to be in Paris and I'm gonna check to a pilot. And here he is. Hello, hello. How are you today?
Good, how are you?
I'm fine, thanks. What's your name?
I'm Johnny FPV in the drone world.
That's very nice. What do you think about the location today?
It's amazing. It was quiet this morning, but more people are coming. It's like the atmosphere is growing and it's becoming really special, so I'm excited.
So where do you see yourself in the race today?
Ooh, it's hard to say. We haven't had much practice, so I'm gonna play it safe, not go too crazy, try not to crash, and you know, what happens happens, so we'll see.
Okay, thank you very much and see you later.
Thank you. See ya.
Thank you, Vivi, and we'll be checking in with her and our pilots throughout the racing today. That's the stage here on the Champs-Élysées where the pilots will sit in their teams to compete in our races. And then when we're done here in Paris, we'll be off to these amazing locations around Europe. Some of them you'll have seen in last year's calendar. We're going back to Reuter in Austria and the incredible Salina Torda, the salt mine in Romania. This is what they looked like last year.
I just have found Richard, and he's a team owner, and I have some questions. Why do you think the DCL is so special in the whole Drone Champions League?
Well, I think what's really special about DCL is the choice of where they race. So we have these amazing locations. Here we are in Paris, the Champs-Élysées in front of the Arc de Triomphe. We then head off to later on an amazing race course in Romania where we go 150 meters underground into the salt mines. We have an amazing race up in the mountains, up in an abandoned castle. So I think variety of racetracks makes it a very special racing league.
Okay, thank you very much for talking to me, and see you later, hopefully.
See you later.
See you.
That was quick.
Champs-Élysées here in Paris for the first race of DCL's new season. This is where it will begin. These are the starting blocks into a 600-meter tunnel underneath the Arc de Triomphe, going from bright sunlight like this straight into darkness. Three closed air gates back to back. The first one is this lateral gate here, where they can choose whether they want to turn 90 degrees or whether they just want to roll to the right and dart through it. Then, through the DCL closed air gates, round a hairpin turn at the end, the Paris Drone Festival gate, and then it's straight. The Conrad gate takes you back to connector, and that's where you go onto your second lap.
I just found Julie, the one and only woman in the Drone Champions League. What do you think about the track?
Oh, I'm very excited to fly the track today because it seems very difficult and exciting. Yeah, I think there are some parts on the track that will be very thrilling for the spectators and for the pilots. That's like this connection tunnel, because we go from both sides inside, so there will be some crashes, I think. Yeah, and of course the net is very difficult because you can't really see it, and then you get stuck there.
Is the weather also a problem today?
It's a bit windy, but should be okay because our quads are like 700 grams and they should stand the wind.
Okay, thank you very much, Julie, and see you later, hopefully. Good luck.
So let's tell you how everything is going to work during today's race here in Paris. Started off with qualifying that's been going on today. Each team has 4 pilots. They race the training session, then qualifying. We take the best time of each, add them together, and that is the total time for the team. We have 9 teams here. Only 8 make it to the quarterfinals based on those times. We seed them. Then we line up 2 teams opposite each other, and it is knockouts from here on in. The teams in advance have to nominate pilots to take part in the heats without knowing who their opponent will put up against them. The winner of a direct heat on one-on-one will score a point for their team. We'll have 2 of those heats. Then, if a team is 2-0 up, as you see, it doesn't matter because it's big heat time. For the first time ever, we are going to race 4 pilots against the other 4. 8 drones, all flying on a circuit at the same time. If you win, you score a point for your team. But if your teammates come second and third as well, you will get 2 bonus points. That can turn it all around in what we call the big heat. 4 teams will leave us in the quarterfinals. Then, of course, we'll go to semi-finals. Two teams will be saying goodbye to the Champs-Élysées, taking us to our grand final later on today. And this is just the first race in the DCL 2017 season. We'll be traveling to many other locations around the world, and they'll be scoring points from each of these events, carrying forward throughout the year. No idea what you said, sorry. I am getting someone else in my ear than you. As well as you. So what you're seeing here is some of the qualifying action that went on earlier on. That's the tunnel underneath the Arc de Triomphe. Surprising amount of scrapes on the roof of that 2.4 meter tunnel before we got here. There's the connector which joins the underground half of the circuit to the overground half. That you will hit 3 times halfway through your first lap, as you start your second lap, and then as you come halfway through that second lap. There's some of the pylons that are underneath the ground. And the lap finishes, your 2 laps indeed, they finish at what we have as the crash gate, which is our finish line. You slam your drone into that hexagonal gate there after the Conrad gate. Slam it into that, the winner takes the points. And happy about it, as indeed they should be. There's a lot of respect for each other here. It's a very friendly team event, the DCL. The pilots know each other quite well. We have some faces from 2016. We have some new faces joining us as well. With, of course, that healthy respect for each other, naturally comes a big desire to be the one who takes all the points at the end and doesn't go down like there on the lateral gate. Great scenes with the 200,000 people who are here at the Paris Drone Festival. And after our training and qualifying happened earlier on, those are the 8 teams who make it through. Wildprop against FPV, Conrad Racing Team against Rotorrama, Nexxblades Racing